Okay, I guess by abstention here, or whatever the proper term is, I'll call this meeting to order at, let's call it 7:30. Meeting of the Board of Zoning, Planning, and Appeals. Mr. Simmons, take roll call, please.
Sure. Williams, Pippin,
Here.
Graziano,
Here.
Jasper,
Here.
Kretschmer,
Here.
O'Laughlin.
Here.
Pledge allegiance.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not going to call Corey? See everybody join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Almost took me.
You can get fined for that now.
Okay, I guess we have one case before us tonight, village case number 18-ZPA-04-001. Barbara Madsen looking for a variance to increase the permitted lot coverage at 460 West James Way. Mr. Simmons, you want to give us some quick background on this?
Sure. Just a brief overview. I actually just realized there's an error in the slide. The petitioner is seeking approval for a lot coverage variance. And actually the case that's referenced here is their previous request. They came before the board back in August of last year seeking approval for a conditional use and a couple of variations related to the construction of a detached garage. Those variations and conditional use were approved by the village board, and the petitioner is seeking this evening, upon further review of their plans, they determined that the original location of the garage was situated on the property too close to the building, the primary structure to utilize. So they've revised their plans to move it further back on the property into the rear yard, which has the modification of the plan is modified their plans to increase the lot coverage on the property above what's permitted by code. So an additional variance is required for the project to proceed, as the revised plan is for a lot coverage variance. This slide shows both the original plans that were approved back in 2017 with the location of the garage in relation to the structure. The plan on the right on this image shows that the garage is set further back on the property, which increases impervious coverage for the length of the driveway and the width of the driveway that serves that. So the separation between the two structures is increasing in the plan from 18 to 33 feet, and the existing shed that's located behind the garage is moving to the northeast corner of the lot. This slide just summarizes the lot coverage. The originally approved plan was under code, and the proposed revised plan is slightly above code, about 300 square feet above what was originally approved, and about 1.5% above the code limits of 35%. In the zoning ordinance, there are the various standards that are established for consideration of a variation, which are summarized in the slide. As summaries, the relief proposed will not alter the character of the locality. Relief proposed is in harmony with general purpose and intent of the village's regulations, and the petitioner is not taking any action that has caused the extraordinary condition and made it substantially worse than otherwise might have been. Based off staff's review of this request, there are other variants that have been supported by the village in the past for lot coverage, specifically in this area. The lots in general in this vicinity are smaller in nature. I think the subject lot is about 8,700 square feet in the zoning district. The minimum lot size required by code is a little under 11,000 square feet. So the small confines of the property do kind of limit the amount of improvements you can make to the property. Therefore, staff, if the ZPA concurs with staff's recommendation, staff recommends approval of variance to allow an increase in the required lot coverage from 35%, 36.2% for the property located at 460 West James Way, subject to the condition in the staff report, which is just to carry over the conditions of the previous ordinance that approved for the project. I'd be happy to answer any questions that the board may have.
Any questions for Mr. Simmons? Did Did the petitioner want to add anything to,
He pretty much covered it. Yeah, I really don't think.
seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I brought the plot of survey for across the street, it's basically identical to what I want to do, so it fits in with the neighborhood. And it was just too hard to park there, or it was.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
staked it
you
off
can
the
see.
streets around and got the cars out there, and the neighbors probably thought it was nuts, but I couldn't get one car out without moving the other, so.
Makes sense.
I understand that the ordinance has been changing, now it's going up higher, so.
Yes.
1.2%.
Should have waited a year. Okay,
Are you going to ask the question or am I?
well, I gotta ask for the public
okay.
first.
All right.
Seeing no other public here, we'll open and close the public hearing portion of this, and you want to ask?
You came up with it first, but
Well,
either one of us.
Better,
can.
better, since I'm sitting in
Here,
this
sure.
chair.
Is there any reason, Brian, we're not making this 37%?
I've thought about that as I drafted it. It's
And
just,
can we do that without public notice?
Yes.
So when we make the motion, can we make it for 37%?
yeah, the notice just asks for a increase of the permitted lot coverage. So if we want to go to 37 as a round number, that's.
So, I mean, I guess when you make the motion, I'll take a poll of everybody. Is everybody good with 37% as opposed to 36.2? Yep.
I got a little too detailed, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but Jim and I looked at it and both went, why are we going 0.2? Let's just go 37% and be done with it.
You know, in case some of the concrete slops
Yeah,
over or
I
something.
mean,
you
yeah,
know,
if it's
so.
any reason.
Okay. That being said, Chair will entertain a motion to recommend to the Village Board of Trustees approval of a variance to allow an increase in the required lot coverage from 35% to 37% for the property located at 460 West James Way, subject to the following condition. 1, conditions of approval granted to the subject property under ordinance number 017-10-02 shall remain in effect and shall continue to apply to the property in addition to the approvals granted herein.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Call roll.
Pippin,
Yes.
Jasper,
Yes.
Cressmer,
Yes.
O'Laughlin,
Yes.
Graziano.
Yes. You have a unanimous recommendation of approval to the village board. I don't see any reason why they would not go along with that, but you still have to get the actual approval from them. So, good luck.
It'll be on the agenda for June 5th, Tuesday.
Thank you. If not,
Correct.
okay,
It'll be the final court report.
same time,
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Mhm.
Okey-doke.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Good luck with your project.
And I will say so moved for adjournment.
Oh, wait, we got any other all business here?
I know there's not, so can we make a motion to adjourn? I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it. Voice vote?
Aye.
Aye. What do you think? Oh,